Two U.S. Congresswomen have been banned from visiting Israel. President Trump urged Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to bar Minnesota Congresswoman Omar and Michigan Congresswoman Tlaib from the country. In a series of tweets, the president said allowing Tlaib and Omar to visit would show great weakness by Israel. Trump says they hate Israel and all Jewish people. Both women are critical of Israel's treatment of Palestinians. Here to talk about this is conservative commentator Justin Lurie and attorney Oliver Brown. Glad to have you all here on The Factor Uncensored, getting each other dressed for this segment. Do your thing. But this ban, appropriate or not, Justin?
Well, there are two issues here. One is the moral question, which I mean, there's really no question about. When Tlaib and Omar submitted their agenda to the State of Israel, it didn't actually mention the State of Israel on it. They said they were going to Palestine. How could you let someone into your country who has no respect for your country, who won't even acknowledge that you exist, and who's going there purely to cause trouble? The day after they made their BDS announcement on the House of the U.S. floor, on the floor of the U.S. House, the day after they said, we're going to Israel. This whole plan is just one big thing of propaganda. But my concern is that now they're going to win the propaganda war by saying Israel is an intolerant place, and they won't even allow someone to dissent to speak up. So, although morally, no, they should not be allowed in. But they're going to win this PR battle. That's what my fear is.
Oliver Brown, your opinion on this?
Well, I'm glad that he read up on the right-wing politics speaking points. However, look, Israel has, we've partnered with them for years, okay? We've protected them against various Islamic terrorism, et cetera, et cetera. And then when one group of diplomats want to come in and evaluate the situation between the West Bank and or the Palestinians versus, the Jewish state. Now they're saying they want to ban them, but they only banned it because of one issue. And it was because the President of the United States made such an inflammatory remark. And so people don't want to realize that Netanyahu, who's indicted for corruption, is caving to a corrupt president. So that's what has actually occurred. I believe the people of Israel are very tolerant of people coming in and dissenting to their views.
We're skipping something absolutely major here, which I'm surprised you didn't mention. In Israel, there is a law. We're talking about a law here that says if you support BDS, boycott, divestiture, sanction, you are anti-Israeli by definition, and it is illegal for you to come into Israel. Israel does not want people coming into their home who are trying to destroy the country.
Guess who doesn't want us to? I love that you bring that up, because I left that out of respect for the Jewish community that is okay with people wanting to debate, right? However, what you're looking at is that these are diplomats who should be able to come into Israel.
Not diplomats.
And what you're saying, it's okay for a country to say, hey, if you disagree with us, don't come in. That's what you're saying right now.
That is the law all around the world.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not the law in America. Well, you can come to America, disagree, and then guess what? We have a spirited debate. What's wrong with that?
Not everyone wants that.
Let me ask you,
what
Justin,
you're saying is
the country being a puppet for the president because of that tweet he sent out saying, why would they be allowed in? They hate this country, that country, Israel.
Just because he sent a tweet and action was taken a couple hours later does not mean that they would have made this decision independently.
You say that?
It doesn't mean that. And for all we know, the schedule was finally officially released, and then again, it did not say Israel on the schedule. It said Palestine. How is that not a massive affront to Israel?
But you can't get to Palestine without going through Israel.
Wrap us up really quick.
So here's the bottom line. Look, Israel should allow people, hey, they have to go through, you have to have Israeli approval to get over to the West Bank. It's just that simple, okay? Even if you came through Jordan, you have to get Israeli approval. The mere fact that you're saying it's okay for a country to sanction or be against democracy and debate, I think is repulsive, and it shows what the right wing of America is representing.
All right, guys, out of time.